My name is Ariel, and I'm a little female mermaid. Mom asked me never to swim offshore, but I can't be swimming in the same environment all the time. My elder sister would swim wherever and whenever she wanted. But I don't know why my case was different. Well, I looked left, right, up and down. Nobody was looking. Let me swim outside this place and see what's going on in the neighborhood, I said to myself. I swam and swam till I went far away from home and couldn't find my way home any longer. I cried and cried, called on my sister, my friends and my mom, but nobody answered. I even sang our favorite song, but no one sang along. I saw a human bending down fetching water. I hid behind a leaf, but the wave carried me and I landed in the calabash. She was fetching water with them into her pot, unknown to her. She lifted the pot and then carried it on her head when she was done fetching. I was still in the pot of water, very frightened. After some minutes, she lowered the pot and then dropped it and started speaking in a language that I didn't understand. After a while, a little boy came around and started playing with the water with his both hands. His mom yelled at him. I didn't really know what she told him, but after his mom yelled at him, he left and then returned after a few seconds with a little bowl in his hand. He dipped the bowl inside the pot and then fetched some water, but I followed the water he fetched. Immediately he saw me in his bowl. He flung it all of a sudden and then I landed on the ground, thumping. He attempted running away out of fear, but he summoned courage and came close, picked me up with both hands and was taking a stern look at me. "Put me in water, you fool," I yelled at him. He screamed and then flung me aside, came close again after a few seconds and picked me up in his palm. "You talk?" he asked, stunned. "Wow, you speak English?" I asked him too. "Of course," he replied. "But a woman spoke in a language I didn't understand," I said to him. "Well, that's my mom, and she spoke in our native language." "Okay, so can you please put me back in the water now?" I asked politely. "If I drop you back in that pot, my mum might get rid of you out of fear or do something bad to you." "Okay, just hang on," he said. He put me on the ground and then left and returned with a glass bottle filled with water. He carried me up and then put me inside it. "That's it," he said, grinning. "Wow, thank you," I said to him, peeping through the bottle. "Meanwhile, my name is Ariel. I'm Kletchi." "What are you doing here?" he asked. "Well, I can't find my way home. My mom asked me never to swim outside my place, but I decided to take a stroll but could no longer find my way home and then ended up in your mother's pot of water. Please, can you help me back home? My sister's wedding is in 2 days, and I need to get back home. Don't worry, just put me back in the river. My dad must have organized a search party by now, so as soon as I get back in water and I sing our song, I'm sure my people will hear me." It's not as easy as you think," he said, scratching his head. "How?" I asked. "You see, children are not allowed near the river here. The elders say mermaids would have them kidnapped and they won't get to see their own people ever again," he replied. "That's not true. It's all lies. We don't kidnap people, and as a matter of fact, we are harmless. Please help me. I promise you that no harm will come near you." Okay, I'll try it. I heard mermaids could make one's wish come to pass. If I help you get back home, what will you give me in return? He asked, grinning. I'll give you whatever you want. Okay, I wish to go to the white man's land. Me, my mom, and siblings. Can you make that come to pass? He asked again. Okay, I promise, I replied to him. Kelechi, what is that you're holding? His mom walked in on us, asking with hands on her waist. It's an empty bottle of water, he replied. Trash it or keep it somewhere and come help me in the kitchen, she said to him, reading the robe on her dress round her waist as she left. He ran into a room and then kept me under a pillow. This room belongs to my siblings and I, and this is my pillow, he said, tapping it. Please hang on till I'm done from the kitchen, then I'll help you get back home. He added, smiling. He left, and after a few minutes, a very little girl raised the pillow slowly and stood still, staring at me with her mouth agape. Then she screamed all of a sudden, Ada, Ada. She called, Oh, who's Ada? I asked myself as I sat quietly in the bottle, with eyes popped open and with fear written all over my face. Ada, Ada, she called again, but Kelechi came running in and he picked up the bottle and put it behind him. Then an older girl walked in. What is it, Ngozi? Why were you screaming my name like that? The older girl asked, looking at the little girl, but the little girl couldn't utter a word. She just stood there pointing at Kletchi. What did you do to her, Kelechi? And what are you hiding? Ada asked. Nothing, Kelechi replied, while sneaking out of the room. As soon as he got to the outside door, he took to his heels. He was hiding something. Kelechi was hiding something behind him. Little Ngozi managed to say, Like what? Ada asked a mermaid. I saw a mermaid in a bottle under Kelechi's pillow, said Ngozi. Ada approached the bed and then attempted to raise the pillow. He already took it with him, Ngozi said. It wasn't a mermaid that you saw. Maybe you saw something else, said Ada. While walking out of the room, I knew no one was going to believe me, but I swear I saw a mermaid, Ngozi said to herself. Later that night, while the family was having dinner, Ada, Kelechi, and Ngozi kept looking at each other throughout. Then, in the middle of the night, while they were all asleep, Kelechi brought out the bottle and said to me, Hey, you'll be fine, I promise. I'll take you to the river tomorrow, but are you hungry? I kept some bread for you. He opened the bottle and then dropped a tiny piece of bread in it. Who is Ada and that little girl? I asked. Ada is my big sister and Ngozi is my little sister, he replied. But before he could utter one more word, Ada got up. And who were you talking to? She asked. Kelechi said, scratching his head. Ada approached and grabbed the bottle from him. What? You trapped a mermaid in there? Asked Ada. No, I didn't. I wanted to help her get back home, he replied. You're crazy, right? She asked again. No, I'm serious. I caught her from the pot Mom came from the river with this afternoon. She needs to go back home. Her sister's wedding is coming up to Kelechi, trying to convince Ada. And who told you all this? Ada asked Ariel the mermaid. She talked Kelechi. Ada was staring at me. Hi, I'm Ariel. Ada flung the bottle in the air and hid behind Kelechi out of fear, but Kelechi caught it. Don't be scared, Ariel is harmless, Kelechi said. He continued, "Look, Ada, Mom mustn't know or hear about this. Okay, I promised to help Ariel get back home, and she in turn has promised to fulfill my wish." Ada came out of her hiding. "Fulfill your wish?" Ada asked inquisitively about going to the white man's land. Kelechi replied, smiling broadly. Then Ada grabbed the bottle from Kelechi again. "What about me? Can you fulfill my wish?" Ada asked. "Okay," I replied. "I want pearl necklaces, handbags, glass heels, earrings, and beautiful clothes." Ada said, still wishing, but I cut in. "Look, I can only fulfill just a wish. I'm just a tiny little mermaid." "Okay then. I want glass heels." She turned to Kletchi. "I promise you I won't tell Mom about this," Ada affirmed. Then they lay down to sleep while Kelechi put the bottle beside him. Very early the following morning, Ada woke Kelechi up, so they set out to the river. But on their way they met an old lady. "And where are you going?" "You too. Don't you know that children are not allowed on this path which leads to the river?" she asked. Kelechi muttered. "Now, get back to wherever you're coming from," she yelled. Kelechi and Ada ran back as fast as their legs could carry them. Then Ada made Kelechi join her in hiding behind a tree till the old lady passed them unnoticed. Then they continued on their journey to the river again. As soon as they got to the river, merman soldiers were already everywhere looking for me. Kelechi opened the bottle and then poured the content into the river. I hurried and hugged all the soldiers, and they were so happy to see me again. Then the commander of the mermaid soldiers marched forth and stretched forth his sword and pointed it at Ada and Kelechi. "Where did you take her to?" he asked. No, they took me nowhere. They helped me instead," I replied. But the commander brought out a bottle of concoction and poured it on Kelechi. Ada dodged it and then ran back a little. Kelechi melted into the river slowly. "No!" I screamed. It was really very painful watching Ada run home and shouting at the top of her voice, "You betrayed us." I felt so bad and cried and cried. The melted substance was collected in a small drum and was rolled away. "He is innocent," I managed to say amidst tears, but no one uttered a word or cared to listen. We got to our house. My family was so happy to see me again, but I was looking so sad and unhappy. "Ariel, we were so worried. What happened to you? And why are you looking so sad? Aren't you happy to be home?" my dad asked. I sighed. "Dad, I am, but the boy that was captured by the commander was the one who saved my life. He meant no harm." "What really happened, my dear?" my dad asked. I swam to the other neighborhood and could no longer find my way home. Then a human was fetching water by the river, and I fell into the bowl she was bailing water with, and then she unknowingly threw me into her pot. This boy that was arrested caught me and put me in water and then fed me till he brought me home. What if something bad had happened to you? He needs to be dealt with. My dad roared in anger. "Nothing must happen to him, please," I begged. Then I swam to the commander's house. The drum was still before him with other soldiers around. He opened the drum slowly, and then the content poured out, and after a few seconds, it transformed into a human. It was Kelechi. I ran to him. "Kelechi!" I called. He raised his head and looked at me. "You betrayed us," he managed to say. "Get back to Ariel," the commander ordered. I saw my father and my mother coming from far away. "Dad, Mom, please help save this boy. Let him go back home to his people," I begged. "He needs to be dealt with," my dad said again while swimming forth. I left and then rushed home, and after a few minutes I returned with a bottle of poised sundae. I made sure everyone was looking at me. I opened the bottle and then pointed it at my dad. "You have a few seconds to set this boy free, else I'm going to empty the content in this bottle in my stomach," I threatened. "Ariel, please don't," my mom begged. Mom stepped back and I yelled, Okay. Commander, set the boy free and let him go," my dad instructed. "No, not just letting him go. I want him handsomely rewarded," I said. "Okay, you name whatever it is you want for him, and it shall be done," my dad said. "I want him adorned with gold and precious stone, with 2 big boxes full of gold and precious stones, and another big box full of gold necklaces and bracelets, earrings, pearl necklaces and glass heels. All for him," I said. "Okay, done," my dad said. Then he went back home and returned with all I had mentioned and handed it over to Kelechi. He also ordered the commander and a few soldiers to accompany Kelechi to the riverside where his people would find him, and I volunteered to go with them. Kelechi was adorned from head to toe and we dropped him by the river. His people were already there, wailing, but as soon as they saw him get out of the water, they attempted to run away, but paused for a moment. "Is that you, Kelechi?" his mom, who already looked exhausted, queried. "It's me, Mom," he replied. Then his mom ran to him and hugged him. Then Ada and Ngozi. Ada looked Ariel, made them give us all these things, and the things you wished for are all in the 3rd luggage, Kelechi said, pointing at it. "What? Wow!" Ada exclaimed in excitement, jumping into the river. "Kelechi, I couldn't fulfill your wish of you traveling to the white man's land directly, but your mom can help you sell off all these and your dream may come to pass," I said. Kelechi and his mom turned and looked at me. "Thank you," they both said. Then I waved at them and the mermaids and I left for home. So happy I saved Kletchi and fulfilled his wish. Many years later, a mermaid hurried to me and told me that a human was by the river screaming my name. "A human?" I queried. I hurried after the mermaid and we arrived at the spot in no time. I saw the human standing so tall, handsome, and looking fresh. "Kelechi," I exclaimed. "You guessed right. It's Kelechi." "So good to see you again," he said, beaming with smiles. "You look so good." "Where and how have you been?" I asked. "Well, Ariel, my mom sold all you gave to me then and we made fortunes from them. Mom contacted my uncle in the city who helped us travel abroad. I arrived in the village a few days ago to help some youths travel abroad for greener pastures. Thank you so much for changing my life. Did you enjoy this story? Kindly let us know where you are watching from. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching.